Today we're making a salty, sweet, rich and sticky variation of a yakitori glaze, perfect for finishing chicken, pork, beef, and veggies. Welcome back, it's Mike C from HLM BBQ, and my son Henry is going to help us make this yakitori glaze that will rock your taste buds. I keep making these sauce videos. Not too many people watch them, except I think the most loyal subscribers and followers, so thank you if you're doing it. Let's get started. We're going to do 3 garlic cloves, get them rolled and peeled with that cool little peeler thing I had, and then we're going to peel 2 tablespoons of ginger. Use the side of a spoon. It works really well, and this was kind of an old piece of ginger I found in a bowl, but it still tasted really good. It's just kind of hard to get the skin off. And then get a medium mince on all of these ingredients. They're gonna simmer for like 45 minutes, so don't make them too tiny, as we don't want them to burn up. And you can keep these little minced chunks at the end of this cook, as they are really tasty. They're like little candied bits. So anyways, get them to a point where you want to eat them by themselves, because they just taste really good. Now, we're going to prepare all of this in a bowl so it enters the pan at the same time. So get your fancy scraper and put it in a bowl. Now, we're going to start with a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. We have some gluten intolerant in the family, so we like to use gluten-free soy sauce. And you're supposed to use sake. We ended up using a Pinot Grigio. Thank you to Thomas and Yasmin down the street. We didn't have any available, and they gave it to us, and it's not traditional, all right? We already said that at the beginning. Now, get a 1/4 cup of orange juice, no pulp, because Henry doesn't like pulp, and we said this was gonna be sweet, so we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of that fine white sugar, and then 2 tablespoons of this organic honey that we got from our neighbors, Sean and Erica. I'm realizing that I'm just raiding my neighbors' pantries to make these dishes. Now, we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, but be careful, sesame soy oil is super overpowering. If you use too much, unless you love it, then do it as much as you want. It's up to you. Welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time, thank you so much for showing up. If you like making sauces with your kids, or just sauces and barbecue in general, then you might like this channel, and we'd love it if you subscribed. Now, at this point, it's been simmering for like 30 minutes, and it's starting to look like motor oil, which is awesome. And we want to get 1 teaspoon of cornstarch to 1 teaspoon of very cold water and dump it right in. We want to make sure it gets in immediately. And then we're going to get this to thicken up. So we're going to simmer it for like 15 more minutes. And you'll know it's done when you can start to see the bottom of the pan, and just know that it's going to thicken up a little bit once it cools off. So don't worry if you feel like, oh, this thing's not thick enough. How's it going to make a glaze? It'll make a glaze. Grab a funnel, get a sieve, pour this over the sieve, and now we've got those extra garlic ginger chunks in there. You can keep the ginger chunks and garlic in there if you want. I don't really care. It's up to you. This is your sauce. But for us, we removed it, and we ended up just eating the other stuff with the spoon. And now just admire the sauce that you've created. It's got this sheen to it. The whole house kind of smells like ginger, garlic, and just a super sweet, tasty glaze. And make sure that you stick around for our video we're dropping next week, where we're going to make a rendition of the Nakatomi Plaza Tower, but instead of it being a real tower, it's going to be made out of ribs, and instead of it actually blowing up, we're going to blow it up with flavor. Anyways, I just want to give a huge shout out to our son Henry for helping cook today. He's only 5 years old in this video, and we think he did a fantastic job. So good job, buddy. Your mama and dada are super proud of you. Now, everybody get out there and make some of this yakitori sauce that's not traditional, and get excited for our video we're dropping next week. We'll see you soon in like 7 days.
HLMBBQ.
Henry, Liz, Michael, BBQ. That's you.